Tonight on Gladiators, the stakes are high for the last 4 quarterfinalists. Although Michaela Williams failed to score in any game and started the eliminator with a 5-second handicap, she still won by 8 seconds. Christine Banks-Smith was a powerhouse on Powerball and Atmosphere. Starting 8 seconds behind, she also took it home with time to spare. Christine's partner Paul Baird only scored on Atmosphere. He won his eliminator by a mile, clocking the second fastest time ever. Simon Orton was awesome on the pendulum. He won his heat by default due to his opponent's injury. Tonight's his first eliminator. They're 4 fantastic challengers, but only 2 will move forward in our last quarterfinal.
To the Gladiator Arena. Hold on tight for another massive night of hard-hitting, heart-thumping, adrenaline-pumping gladiator action. Gladiators, ready! Your hosts, Tom Williams and Zoe Naylor.
Hello everybody, welcome to Gladiators and the last of our quarterfinals.
The atmosphere in here is at fever pitch as the remaining 2 places in our semi-finals are up for grabs.
Yeah, Zoe, the challengers are going to have to give it all they've got against the Gladiators tonight.
As they battle it out on the podium of peril called the duel.
The nail-biting vertical chase that is the wall.
And the tackling power of the pyramid.
All right, so let's meet our remaining quarterfinalists. They made it through the heats and now they're back for more. Will you please welcome our first female challenger, Christine Banks-Smith.
Christine is an account student from Melbourne. She loves all sports and plays soccer at a national level. She's fast and agile, but will she need more than that tonight?
And a warm welcome for our second female challenger, Michaela Williams.
Also from Melbourne, Michaela's a gymnastics coach with 14 titles under her belt. Last time, she stunned everyone with an awesome eliminator win. Can she do it again?
Never going for our first male challenger for tonight, Simon Orton.
Simon from Brisbane is a personal trainer and former top 10 Australian kickboxer. He's our oldest challenger, but he definitely proves age doesn't matter.
And a warm Gladiators welcome for our second male challenger, Paul Baird.
Paul is an air traffic control trainee from Melbourne. He plays most sports, but rugby's his favourite. This guy's not only strong and fast, he's strategic and focused too.
All 4 challengers have their eyes firmly fixed on getting a spot in the grand final and the chance to share in $100,000 cash.
And bid a 1 male and 1 female to take home an all-wheel drive Subaru Forester. Now let's meet our referee and walking rulebook. Please welcome Phil Harrigan.
All right, the challengers are ready to roll. Bill's on the ball, so it must be time.
I think it is time.
Let's do it. Let the games begin.
4 demolition balls, a narrow, shaky bridge, and 4 gladiators intent on knocking you from your path. This is hit and run. Michaela, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, it's great to be back.
Now, you're a state gymnastics champion, a national aerobics champion. What extra training have you been doing for tonight?
I've been doing just absolutely everything that I can. I've been going to local parks and doing little obstacle courses and just doing lots of tackle work. And
who have you been tackling?
My brother and my mum.
Are they here tonight?
Yeah, they're up there.
Best of luck tonight. Let's now meet your opponent.
Christine, welcome back to the show. You're in the quarters.
Thanks, Tom. Excited.
Without giving too much away, what's your strategy tonight?
Well, I definitely don't want to be 8 seconds behind again. That was a little bit too much for my heart, so definitely points tonight.
Okay, now, Paul Baird, your boyfriend, is in the quarterfinals with you here tonight.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's good training together as well, sort of keep each other motivated.
Is there a big support crew for you tonight?
Yeah, we have a pretty big support crew.
Way to go, Christine. Now, listen, if there was one female gladiator you wouldn't want to come up against tonight, who would it be?
Amazon, I think, has a little bit too much arrogance for my liking, so probably won't want to come up against her.
Oh, all right. Well, good luck tonight, Christine, because
Thanks, Tom.
I've got 4 female gladiators who have you firmly in their sights. Bionica, Olympia, Angel and Destiny.
The challenger has to cross the bridge while avoiding the gladiators' demolition balls. Each successful crossing equals 2 points.
Okay, Bill, let's get the ball swinging.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
It's so important to get the right start in your first game. It could set up United. Christine has 2 points. She's timing it perfectly, not taking any risks. She gets across and only just for 2 more. She did so well to avoid Bionica's ball, and now at the other side, Christine's fans look on, and she has 6. She stops, she waits, and she takes off again, and just manages to get 2 more. That is 8 points. Let's have another look. Christine changes speed perfectly to avoid this shot from Bionica.
Christine, nice start to the quarters. 4 crosses, 8 points.
Good, some points on the board. It kind of takes the pressure off.
How was that first step onto the bridge? It's pretty shaky, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but just kind of had to watch the balls and, yeah.
All right, well done. You're off to a flying start. 8 points.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks.
Well done.
Now it's time for Michaela to brave the bridge of swinging balls.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Can Michaela match Christine's benchmark? And she's across for 2. It's all about getting your timing right. And she does it again. Those balls are strategically placed and extremely heavy, weighing at 80 kilos, and she's avoided them on 3 crossings. Make that 4. A sensational start from Michaela, and she's got 10. Double figures. She takes off, she backpedals, and she is wiped out. The shot came from Olympia, but it's a big 10 for the girl in red.
What was your plan of attack going into that game?
I think I was trying to not be too tentative, and I was just trying to go fast as I can because we've only got 30 seconds. So I just wanted to get as many runs in as we can, and yeah.
Do you remember how many runs you got?
4 or 5?
You got 5.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
10 points.
10 points for you.
Well,
Off to a
thank you.
flying start.
Christine and Michaela dodge the ball successfully, each chalking up points in their game. Michaela a fraction ahead. After the break, can the guys match the girls on hit and run? And still to come, find out what's got thunder storming.
Welcome back to the last quarter-final of Gladiators, where the girls have really scored big on hit and run. Well, now it's the boys' turn. Paul, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Tom.
Christine did very well.
Yeah, she did good. 8 points, but Michaela got 10, so that's 1 second in front in the eliminator.
Now, Christine was also saying before that you guys have done a fair bit of training together.
Yeah, as much as we can, just working on our speed. So we're usually long-distance people, but we've been doing a few sprints up and down stairs.
So it's true, mate. The couple that plays together stays together, isn't it?
That's right.
All right, good luck tonight, Paul.
Thanks, Tom.
Now let's meet his worthy opponent.
Well, Simon, congratulations on making it back to the quarterfinals.
Thank you. I'm pretty excited about it.
Now, you're one of the oldest challengers we've got in the series, but is it an advantage or disadvantage?
Oh, it's an advantage because I've played a lot of different sports and used my skills from all different sports I've played, but I guess the only disadvantage is a lot of the guys are a lot younger, so they've got a lot more speed and agility up on me. But I'll take it as it comes, and I'm here to win.
Well, best of luck. And first up, Simon's facing the combined swinging force of Puda, Nomad, Scar and Outlaw. Bill, let's get it rolling.
Challenger, are you ready?
first male challenger, Simon, takes off on the bridge and has 2 points. He stops, waits, that can be dangerous as he avoids Gouda. Those balls move a lot faster when it's you on the bridge. Simon stops there, Scar lets loose and bowls him over. Simon, you've been scarred. Let's look at the closing moments of hit and run. Simon seemed to have worked up a full head of steam until he steamed into a well-aimed shot from Scar.
Oh, Simon, he didn't see that one coming.
No, didn't catch it in the corner of my eye, but I got a couple of points.
It's always nice to start the show in a game where you can actually knock up the points.
Well, I thought I'd do better, to be honest, but I'll take it as it comes.
4 points for Simon. Now it's Paul's turn to try and dodge and score. Take it away, Bill.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
There's only one speed Paul likes it. It's very fast. He goes across for 2 and gets there for 4. A clever tactic. He stops, he hesitates and takes off again and just avoids 2 balls. He's got 8. He has 8 points. He's going for it again and just gets 10. Can he make it 12? He avoids 1, but not the 3rd. And down he goes. But what a hit and run. Paul might have thought he was out to break the hit and run record, but he lost his balance and his high hopes were brought down to earth.
Paul, that was sensational.
Yeah, it was better than I thought it would go.
It can't get any better than that. You got 10 points.
Oh, that's good. 2 more than Christine, I'm happy.
That's the way you want to start a quarterfinal, right?
That was really good. The balls come a bit faster than I thought they would, but...
Now off to the wall. Well done.
Thank you.
Simon didn't time his runs as well as his opponent Paul, sitting on 4 points. He trails him by 6.
Called the wall, and Michaela and Christine are up first.
Ready to give chase? Nitro and Angel.
On the wall, the challenger who reaches the top first gets 10 points. If they reach the top second or stay on the wall until time is up, 5 points.
Challengers, you will go on my whistle. Gladiators, you will go on John's whistle. Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Christine in blue will be pursued by Nitro, and Michaela will have Angel right behind her. A bit of a slip by Christine. The time difference has been well and truly made up, particularly by Angel. The Gladiators are reaching out now for the challengers, and Christine evades Nitro a second time. No such joy for Michaela. Christine's getting close to the top. Angel locks on to Michaela, but Christine has got 10 points. Michaela trying to hold off Angel. That's what I call being touched by an angel. Let's go to the replay. Christine barely escaped Nitro's clutches right here. She shakes her loose. Angel caught Michaela halfway up, but it took a few tugs to pry her loose.
Oh, Christine, she was riding your tail the whole way.
I know, I think I was a bit too relaxed. I need that little tap to say, hurry up, hurry up.
What on earth runs through your mind when she taps you on the feet like that?
As soon as she gave me that tap, I used a lot more of my upper body strength to just pull, and then once I just started pulling myself up, I got there.
And the adrenaline was really going by then, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Loved it.
Well, congratulations, 10 points.
Thanks, Zoe.
Michaela, Angel wasn't going to let you get away with that one.
No, she wasn't at all. She gripped on and that was it. I was just trying to look at the spot forwards and try and grab the rocks, but yeah, she was just too quick.
Angel.
Yes, look, speed climbing isn't easy. Well done, Michaela. Once I got there, I really had to yank her off, but she's lucky she had an angel to watch over her as she fell.
Christine's sprint up the wall saw her bag 10 points, while Michaela was bagged herself and went scoreless. Christine now leads Michaela 18-10. Next, the guys face Hunter and Outlaw on the wall. And will Christine regret calling Amazon arrogant?
Welcome back to Gladiators. Christine scored on the ball, but no luck for Michaela. Now Simon and Paul are aiming for the top, with Hunter and Outlaw trying to bring them down.
You'll go on my whistle. Gladiators, you'll go on John's whistle. Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Paul in blue will have Hunter hot on his heels. Simon in red will be pursued by Outlaw. And look at Paul go on the wall. What a job Hunter has. Paul is sizzling up that wall. Outlaw's closing in on Simon. He reaches out again, a second attempt. Paul's at the top. He has 10. Outlaw's got Simon by the shoe, but he slips away. Simon gets 5. Paul's mum's over the moon.
Well, Paul, you were absolutely flying up there.
Well, I wasn't going as fast as I thought I could go. I missed a few rocks, so yeah, I could have knocked a few seconds off.
Doesn't matter, you still got yourself 10 points. You were first over the edge.
10 points, that's great.
Simon, 5 points for you.
Yeah, I'm happy about the 5 points. I had a pretty slow run. He caught me at the end, but I managed to get away.
I know everyone was holding their breath at the end there when he grabbed your foot. We weren't sure you were going to make it over the edge.
I was holding my breath too, just quietly.
Let's hear it for our challengers, Paul and Simon.
The guys certainly rampaged up the wall, with Paul getting there first for 10 points, Simon just behind for 5. Paul has increased his lead, 20 points to 9. Right now, get set for some Destiny action on Duel.
Now it's time for the one game where it's always raining blows. Duel. First up is Christine. Will she survive or will she take a dive? The only one who can answer that is up there ready and waiting. Destiny.
In Duel, to score 10 points, the challenger must knock the gladiator off the podium. If they survive for 30 seconds, 5 points. If they get knocked off, 0.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Christine's a strong challenger, but is she enough for the power of Destiny? Christine's looking a bit all over the shop at the moment, but she's retaining the balance and fighting back. Destiny hits her in the head, almost knocks her off the podium. She has another go at her. Christine is just in the game. Destiny hits a low, hits a high again twice. That almost knocked her off the perch. Christine showing great fighting skills just to hang in there. She was destined to last the distance. Let's look at that moment of magic again. She showed amazing endurance under the rain of blows by Destiny. Christine, that's truly a remarkable feat.
Christine, you are on fire tonight. 5 points for staying up there.
It was hard.
You were taking some hits on board, but the balance was all still there.
I was just amazed I stayed up on Duel.
Well done. Good stuff.
Fantastic match for Christine. Now Michaela is staring down our Serpent Queen. Will she stay standing or get struck down by Viper?
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Michaela's been here before, but we haven't seen Viper in Duel. And she's looking the part early on. Oh, that's a big hit. Another body blow. Michaela is just trying to balance. That's the best she can do. Last time she was on Duel, she lasted less than 3 seconds. So Michaela's doing a good job just to hold her ground. Michaela's off balance. She steps on a Viper's platform. That's a disqualification. Let's look at it again. It's a misstep by Michaela on a Viper's platform. That's 0 points.
Unfortunately, Red Challenger put her foot on the Gladiators platform. Not allowed. I have to disqualify you.
Oh. But I tell you what, that was such a fantastic effort up there.
Thank you so much.
Christine collected 5 in a rare dual survival, but Michaela was disqualified with no points, which puts Christine on 23 points to Michaela's 10. Coming up, Simon makes a statement of biblical proportions.
Yeah, mate, I'll take him down. David and Goliath.
But up against Thunder, it's no Sunday school.
Welcome back to the hard-hitting action of Gladiators. The boys are about to experience the shock and might of duel. Paul is facing up against Tank.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Paul faces Tank and he's right off the podium. As simple as that. Let's take a look at it again. It looked like Paul jumped the gun. But it didn't matter to Tank, who used him as target practice.
Oh, Paul, I don't think Tank liked that very much. You gave him one to the head and then you were off.
I did the wrong thing by hitting early, so I thought he won that.
Do you think you actually stood a chance either way?
Definitely. Definitely.
From where I was standing, it looked like he got you off there pretty quick.
Oh, I let him.
All right, tough guy. We'll see how you go in the next round.
Good, thank you, Dave.
Well, Paul hit the mats. Now it's Simon's turn. Don't forget, in his heat, things got pretty hot when Simon got yellow carded for pushing Thunder after the whistle was blown. Needless to say, the big fella was not very impressed. And now the two are set to face off on duel. Simon, it was the first time we'd seen you on the show.
That's
and
it.
You came out all guns blazing.
Yeah, you did something I didn't like and I got a bit fired up. Mate, I'm ready.
Are you ready to say hello to an old friend?
Yeah, mate, I'll take him down. David and Goliath.
All right, get up there and show us what you got. Good luck. I think the big fella's making his way through right now.
Yep, here he comes. Looks like Simon's in for stormy weather.
It's Thunder time.
It is. Thunder has come for battle. I haven't forgotten our little effort in the gauntlet.
All right, stand by. This is going to be a doozy.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Simon is thunderstruck. One blow, and it's game over. It happened so quick. Let's look at the replay. One hit to the head, and Simon says it's time to fall down.
Well, we're calling it the rematch of the quarters. Simon, it was short and quick.
Mate, it was real quick. He got me with a good clean shot.
You feeling all right?
Oh, I jarred my neck a little bit.
Here we go.
I have one job, and that is to test all challengers with strength, power, and courage. If they face up to me, if they have a go, they have my respect.
Yeah, he's got loads of that. All right, well done. Well fought, Thunder. Simon.
No, it didn't go my way. He got me clean, fast. I didn't think he'd be that fast being a big unit, but...
You've still got a chance. You've still got points coming your way if you can get to the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, hopefully I'll make it to the top.
All right, good luck.
Neither male challenger survived the Gladiator onslaught on duel. Their scores remain Simon 9, Paul 20. After the break,
Arrogant, huh? Look forward to meeting you on Pyramid, Christine.
Amazon has a bone to pick with Christine.
Welcome back to the last quarterfinal of Gladiators, where Christine is 13 points ahead of Michaela.
Yeah, this is Michaela's last opportunity to pick up points before the eliminator. It's the punishing steps of the pyramid.
Our female challengers are ready to roll.
Yeah, ready to make sure they do roll. Bionica and Amazon.
First challenger to the top of the pyramid gets 10 points. Second gets 5. If you don't make it, nothing.
Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Christine in blue called Amazon arrogant earlier tonight, and you wonder, will those words come back to haunt her? Michaela in red is up against Bionica. Both challengers going wide. Christine set to make a move. Amazon just gets up on the scruff of her pants, quite literally. Michaela's trying to get away from Bionica. They're in a double tangle midway up the pyramid. Bionica's trying to spin Michaela down to the base. She finally does it, and Christine follows her. There's plenty of support for Christine. Amazon is loving every second of this game. Bionica's doing a great job keeping Michaela in check. Christine now goes left, goes right. Michaela is being closely pursued by Bionica, who spins her down the pyramid. It's game over. Amazon wanted more. Both challengers gave it a good shot, but it wasn't enough.
Well, Christine, you were grappling with Amazon for a bit there.
I was able to hold her for a while, but the speed didn't work. She did really well up there.
Now, early on in the show, you said that Amazon was arrogant and you didn't want to come up against her. What do you think now?
She did a lot better on Pyramid, but let's see what she has to say.
Oh, I think I'd like to know what she has to say. Amazon, you hear that?
I was anticipating a much better fight than I got up there tonight, so a little disappointing for me, but usually it's the ones that talk the talk, can't walk the walk.
No arguments from me, Amazon. Christine and Michaela made no headway against the female gladiators on Pyramid. The score is still Christine on 23 points, Michaela on 10.
With the eliminator just around the corner, Paul is 11 points ahead of Simon.
Yeah, both male challengers are primed and ready for a last-ditch effort for points on the pyramid.
And waiting at the top to bring them down are Nomads and Kuda.
Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Simon in red. He'll have Kuda right on him, and look at Paul go straight to the top. Nomad takes him down. And Paul takes off again. A great tackle by Kuda on Simon. Look at Paul go. He's almost got there. He has. He's done it. Paul is only the second male challenger to ever get to the top of the pyramid. He's got 10 huge points. Can Simon do it as well? Kuda holding on to him and launches him again to the base. It must be taxing getting thrown down there by Kuda and then trying to get back up the pyramid. He grabs him a third time and straight down. To his credit, Simon is still going for it, focused on the top of the pyramid. But Kuda, one last time, pushes him down. The night on the pyramid belongs to the man in blue. Paul just got the jump on Nomad and raced him to the top. He showed great speed to get to the peak with a gladiator hot on his heels.
You know, you're only our second male challenger ever to reach the top of the pyramid. What an amazing result.
Yeah, it was I didn't actually think I was going to get up, but Nomad's pretty quick, so it was a surprise to myself.
Congratulations, you've been an amazing challenger. Well done.
Unfortunately, Simon's best wasn't good enough against Kuda, but Paul raced up the pyramid to grab 10 points. Paul now leads Simon by a massive 30 points to 9. With the eliminator next, let's look at tonight's power plays. Dodging the hit and run balls, Christine collected 8 points, and Michaela did a little better to bag 10. Christine bolted up the wall to pick up 10, while Michaela was plucked off by Angel. Surviving Destiny's duel deluge saw Christine grab 5 points, but Michaela was disqualified for her balancing act. Christine's pyramid hopes were crushed by Amazon, and Bionica did the same to Michaela. Moving into the eliminator, Christine is ahead of Michaela, 23 points to 10. And how about the guys? Crossing the hit and run bridge twice gave Simon 4 points, but Paul gained 10 before being knocked to earth. Paul shot up the wall to score 10 points, while Simon just made it to get 5. Facing tank on duel, Paul was mowed down and Simon felt a force of thunder. Paul stormed up the pyramid to claim another 10, where Simon faced Kuda and got none. Paul leads Simon a huge 30 points to 9 going into the eliminator. After the break, we'll our challenger couple, Christine and Paul, lay claim to the last semi-final spots. Or will Simon and Michaela spoil it for the dynamic duo? Find out next on Gladiators.
And final Gladiators winners will each drive away a new generation all-wheel drive Subaru Forester and sharing $100,000 cash. Final decider, everyone. This is the last eliminator of the quarterfinals, and it's really shaping up to be a big one because 2 of our challengers have strong lead times.
That's right, it's the ultimate race to decide who will get eliminated from the competition. Game points are now divided by 2 and converted to seconds for a time advantage.
Well, it's race time for our girls. Christine, you've got a 6.5 second lead tonight. In the heats, you came from 8 seconds behind to win. You must be relieved.
Well, it doesn't feel like it. I think I'm more nervous this time than I was last time.
Now, in the Travelator last time, you got stuck. It took you 2 goes. Are you ready for it tonight?
It's been playing on my mind. I'm just hoping that I can maintain the 6.5 second lead and then perhaps take a breath at the bottom of the Travelator and just power up. But that's the plan.
Best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Zoe.
Well, Michaela, in your heat, you came from 10 seconds behind to win in the eliminator. Are you going to use some of that strategy tonight?
I didn't really have a strategy that time. I was just kind of hoping for the best and going my hardest. So I guess I'll just be doing the same again tonight and fingers crossed.
All right, we'll see what happens. Well, it's race time. Bill, they're all yours.
Blue challenger, you will go on my whistle. Red challenger, you will go on John's whistle. Challengers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
The last semi-final spot is up for grabs. Christine in blue has a crucial time advantage. Michaela is away. As we know, she came from behind to win her eliminator before. Can Michaela do it again? And already Christine is on the monkey bars. She's got the upper body strength. Michaela now with a rope climb. Christine's like a machine. It might look like a healthy gap, but it can turn so quickly. The gymnastics background for Michaela is working. Up the quarter pipe goes Christine. Michaela appears is making up ground. Christine's on the wire ladder. She's battling her way up. It's buckle on for Michaela and buckle off for Christine. A slight fumble unclipping. Michaela's well in the race. Christine's on the zip line. The game's not over until the Travelators run. Now Michaela, can she make up time? Christine is still ahead on the balance beam. The Travelators next. She's taking her time. One final sprint to take it home. Christine is almost there. No! She still has the advantage. Here comes Michaela. Christine! A second time crawling, but she can't do it. Michaela was going. She regains her composure and climbs up to the top. Can she make it? They're both neck and neck. I can't believe this. They are both exhausted. Who has the inner strength, the energy to get to the finish line? Christine is there. No, she's not. She's not. But Michaela is. Michaela is through in the most sensational eliminator so far. Everyone is willing her on. Can she do it this time? She has. She's home, but it's Michaela, the underdog, who is through to the semi-finals.
Goodness me. How's your breath now?
Not there.
Oh my goodness, what a race. You were behind the whole way until the Travelator again.
I don't know what happened. just trying my hardest to push your legs, and it's really hard.
I know. Hear the crowd behind you.
Yeah, we did. You guys have been awesome. It just picks you up that little bit more and makes you push, keep on running up.
Well, fantastic. You're going through to the semi-finals.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Christine. You were worried about the travelator, just got you in the end.
I know. My legs are literally about to fall beneath me, and it's a killer.
Well, you know the good news now, though. Christine's boyfriend, Paul, is up right now here in the eliminator. They're all yours, Tom.
Well, what a heartbreaking eliminator. And we've got one more for you. Now it's time for the guys to give it a crack. And Paul, basically you've just got to put everything you've just seen behind you, don't you?
Definitely. It's a bit upsetting watching Christine lose, but you've got 10-second advantage. All I have to do is make sure I don't stuff up.
Listen to them. They're calling out your name.
Yeah,
They're shouting for you. All right, good luck. Go for it. Simon, you've never competed in the eliminator before. Your opponent went out injured.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So it's a bit of a disadvantage, but only need one good run.
Simon, you work with underprivileged children. There are thousands of children watching at home tonight and here in the arena. What advice can you give to them with regards to exercise and looking after himself?
Just pick a sport and just go and have some fun and never give up.
Never give up?
Never give up.
All right, never give up right now. Here they go. You guys, I will see you both at the finish line. Bill Harrigan, they're all yours.
Blue challenger, you will go on my whistle. Red challenger, you will go on John's whistle. Challengers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Paul in blue is off and running. It must be hurting him inside, having seen his partner Christine fall at the final hurdle. He's on the rope climb, and now Simon's away on the over and unders. Look at Paul go on the monkey bars. The quarter pipe is next, and there's such a gap. Paul is totally committed. He's climbing up so quickly on the wire ladder. Simon's almost off the monkey bars, but he's back on track. He's lost valuable time, but if the last eliminator's any indicator, anything's possible. Paul's on the zip line. Up the quarter pipe goes Simon. The gap is widening. Paul now on the balance beam. He jumps off. He'll take it home, surely. Oh no! This is not going to be a repeat of what we've seen tonight. Surely not. Will history repeat itself? Here comes Paul again. He stumbles, but he's made it. He's a winner, this boy. Paul is through to the semi-finals. Simon now, the balance beam. A loving embrace in victory for Paul. Simon takes off for the travelator. He's crawling up and can he get to the top? He can. The man in red is through. But it's Paul's night tonight.
Paul, well done.
Thanks.
Nice lead, great win.
I had to win.
Geez, I'll tell you what, the travelator, it really is heartbreaking tonight. You had 2 attempts at it.
Travelator's quick tonight. It's a lot quicker when you first hit it. It's just, whew, I think most of us have stumbled.
Well fought.
Thank you very much.
Great win. You're into the semis. Oh, Simon, that's a big lead.
Yeah, it was. I did my best and never gave up, and all my credit to Paul. About 20 years on him, but he's the best man on the night.
You've done very, very well. Everyone's enormously proud of you, especially the kids who you teach.
Yeah, well, like I said, just never give up. If you want something, just go for it. No matter what anybody says, just do your best.
You've been a great challenger, Simon, mate. Well done. But there's only one spot in the semis, and that's going to Paul. Well, there you go, our last quarterfinal. What can you say? It was epic.
Oh, wasn't it just? And these are the last 2 challengers who have made it through to the semi-finals and even closer to the big one, the grand final.
Congratulations to Paul and Michaela. They both have a chance in sharing in $100,000 cash, and each winning male and female challenger a Subaru Forester all-wheel drive.
So make sure you join us next week as we have the first of our semi-finals and we inch even closer to the grand final. It's going to be big!
Next week on Gladiators, they're only one night away from the grand final and they'll do anything to get there. Let the semi-finals begin. Don't forget, you